The gay trend is an image that brings in a lot of money. This is a disease, or rather a gene breakdown. Hey, what's up? Y'all probably know that Are the Straights Okay is a popular YouTube trend where creators like Jamie Dodger, One Topic, No Offense, Not Even Emily humorously dissect and critique bizarre stuff from the internet coming from straights. I've gone a step further and found a brand new body of this hetero nonsense, but not just from the US but from across the globe. This hairdresser is living in a country where it's like illegal to be LGBTQ, and recently he was answering his followers' question whether it is gay to be a hairdresser. Yes, really, this kind of question. So legends consider we've invented a time machine and got back to the early 2000s when homophobia was like crazy. Precisely, the question was, is it true that all hairdressers are gays? And as he's living in a fascist country, he cannot say he's gay. He cannot answer something like some hairdressers are, others are not. Instead, he goes with this reply: no, it is false. We hairdressers are just very creative people. That's why we dress the way we dress, that's why we have certain mannerisms in our behavior. Besides that, I'm married to a woman and have 3 children. Hey, one huge disclaimer, we're not here to judge the closeted people, especially if they have to live in a dictatorship vibe. Honestly, most of the queer people living over there have to, hide their true identities. Anyways, it's extremely interesting, even from a scientific point of view. Like, what's on the minds of these so-called straight people who left their comments under this hairdresser's video? So he answers the question whether it's gay or not to be a hairdresser, and he says that he does this gay-ish stuff. The looks, the manners, just for the image, just for the hype, just for the trend, Meaning that he's not necessarily gay. What a nonsense to think someone is gay just because he's a hairdresser. That was his quote, legends. And it was said as though it's something bad to be gay. Are you already feeling that 2000s vibe? Told ya. Here's one comment he gets: I'm acquainted with a conductor who looks so masculine and his late husband also looked more than a man. Wanna know what she means by more than a man? Huge, healthy, without a manicure or pedicure. Apparently, these 3 traits are sufficient to be considered more than a man. The further, the more interesting. But the couple lived together for over 15 years. I love the but part here. Very much in place, I'd say. Like, they're both masculine, but they managed to have been together for over 15 years. So extraordinary. So the couple lived together for over 15 years and none of them showed any elements of femininity. Wow, how come? No signs of femininity over 15 years? Fantastic. Written by a woman, a very beautiful cis woman named Anna, who's a doctor, but apparently doctors are also humans and sometimes they also need some help. Like visiting a mental health specialist. Is there a specialist that could have fixed your logic? Meaning that Anna has some flaws in her logic. I assume she genuinely believes, at least subconsciously, that femininity is somewhat bad, something to be ashamed of. Hey legends, even though it's obviously Google Lens translated into English, the sense remains totally accurate, I assure you. This beautiful cis straight woman really means that for a gay couple, it is something to be proud of. The fact that they are masculine and have not shown a glimpse of femininity for over 15 years. As y'all probably know, there's anti-LGBT insanity in certain parts of the world with all those anti-gay propaganda laws. So the homophobia is like officially backed by governments over there, which is horrific. And you know what? The United States are not falling too far from that. I mean, we can meet bigots anywhere in the world. But as for those places where homophobia is like officially legal, where some politicians thrive when various groups of people are busy arguing with each other, homophobia homophobia is truly given a green light. And no matter how open-minded and progressive people used to be, they easily fall for anything told to them on TV or even on YouTube. So once again, this person says he's not gay. And here's another straight comment. Don't stop men from earning money for their families. The gay trend is an image that brings in a lot of money. Men just figured out how to make money quickly. Yeah, because being gay is clearly the easiest way to get rich. Forget Bitcoin, real estate or tech startups. Just figure out how to be gay and boom, instant money. Oh, I must have missed that get rich quick seminar. Can someone send me the link? Maybe there's an app for that? I work in the beauty industry. There are many of them there. Luda writes. At first sight, this comment seems quite normal, reasonable. But then you're like, wait, it's the second quarter of the 21st century and there are still people who have not yet discovered that sexuality and career choices aren't exactly connected. They're also about to figure out that rainbows don't exclusively belong to us. I have a good friend who's a family man with 2 sons. He himself holds a very good position, but he is not of traditional orientation. Isn't it wild how different places across the globe, handle the rainbow issues? In the US, people debate if it's even okay to say openly gay. While in other parts of the world, phrases like traditional sexuality and non-traditional are still a thing. It's like we're living in totally different worlds. Why do you have to act like this? Your speech and gestures are just disgusting. Why? Why? To please your non-standard clients? Even for the sake of money, you don't have to turn into a semblance of a stupid, grimacing woman. So, the classic homophobia, truly a dangerous condition. I mean, seriously, what's so awful about a little wiggle and swish? Where's the glimmer of logic in finding this disgusting? It's playful, fun, friendly. But I guess friendliness is not in fashion these days. Hate seems to be the new trend. Such men only deserve slap in the face so that the female character disappears. This person must have betided all the complexities of human identity and sexuality. Or maybe they're just auditioning for Arkham, you know what I mean? I have a friend, he is passive. Like, this is the first thing you have to know about the person. They have a friend and their friend is passive. It means bottom in some languages. So bottom is a crucial characteristic. So this passive friend has 4 children. Sounds like you're supposed to have some cognitive dissonance here. Well, some people do have one. The children are already grown up. Even they already know that dad is passive. Hey, why does it look like Cleonata thinks they've crafted an epic tragedy script for Netflix with this story? Next on Passively Ever After. Things couldn't get any worse. Not only is he gay, but he's also passive. We are totally fatherless now. If you're a man, behave accordingly like a man. So far I see a bearded woman in leopard print. Can you imagine a beard in a leopard print? Are that controversial in this person's mind? Fantastic. Everyone always feels sorry for the children. If you're a father, then be a father, damn it. Like, imagine having so much free time. To sit around typing all those hate comments just to target someone on the internet you don't even know. Do these people even have jobs? No need for psychic abilities to know the answer. Honestly, more people should be feeling sorry for these commenters' kids. Actually, it's not the only commenter who is worried about these hairdressers' kids. Your poor children, what a mess in front of friends. Can you imagine someone is living in a reality where being gay means having a bad reputation? Oh my gay. This next Karen is worried about the fact that attractiveness is being wasted. And such an attractive man could be. Honey, don't worry. Attractiveness isn't wasted, it's just being redirected away from you. There's another type of bigots, those who were born and raised in the LGBTQ-phobic environment, but for some reason they've heard that there's America where all kinds of freedom are a thing. And they moved to the US, but they've also taken their bigotness with them while moving. Have a look at this next comment. In America, my gaydar completely disappeared. There's so many gays who act like manly men. So legends, can you imagine like us and bi folks here in the 21st century debating whether it's okay to use terms like biological women, openly gay, femme gay, while the world is still packed with stereotypes we thought were buried 6 feet under half a century ago. And then you have someone literally surprised to find out that gayness isn't just about flamboyant gestures. Congratulations on that groundbreaking discovery. Hey, do you have a spare dollar? I could really use a coffee. Oh, you do? Thank you. Sorry? Oh yeah, you can find more awesome content on my Patreon and buy me a coffee. Thanks for your support. Last but not the least, Olga Apple. Wow, what a beauty, spared by the burden of thought. People, you don't understand, they were born like this. They have an attraction to the opposite sex since childhood. Olga is in her right mind. According to her, gay people are attracted to the opposite sex. Okay, I'm just kidding. Clearly, she mistyped. Happens to the best of us. Some latent gays are forced to be with women. This perspective is very interesting. They are being forced to be with women. They want a man in their head. They suffer from this because society puts pressure on them. I think I agree with this part. Hetero flexible men are indeed under societal pressure, but it's not just about gayness or straightness. Actually, it's not really about that at all. In my opinion, it's all about the outdated nature of terms like commitment, possessiveness, and even monogamy. What's about to follow now is the climax of our today's dive into this wild world of the straight's okayness. So Olga's going on. By the way, this is a disease, or rather a gene breakdown. Legends, before we go on, here's a very important message to y'all. Subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video.
Otherwise I won't have any motivation to make more videos like this.
Something went wrong in the womb. I have a normal attitude toward them. Very normal. My attitude to Arkham's inmates is also very normal. But I'm against all kinds of gay advertising, propaganda. Well, this just keeps getting more interesting, doesn't it? For parents, this is a great grief, but a son is a son. You will always love him. I think there's like more sorrow and grief, you know, in the fact that in the 21st century, we still encounter these outdated opinions. But Olga is truly resilient. By the way, there's information that children who grew up on soy products often become of the wrong orientation. This reminds me of the meat eater versus vegan debate. Like real men eat meat and we gays eat grass. The same attitude can be witnessed in that notorious gay episode of MTV's Next. I made a reaction video to that, it's on my channel, consider watching it after we're done with Olga. They stuff their food with all kinds of hormones, various chemicals. A pregnant woman can also eat all kinds of GMOs. Here are the consequences: shampoos, creams, soap, all kinds of sulfates, parabens. So as we can all see, Olga's attitude towards LGBTQ is quite normal. Maybe a bit too normal. Like so much information in this head, I just can't. You know, while it's really concerning to see misinformation being used to explain LGBTQ identities, it's also the funniest thing I've ever read on the internet. I mean, it's really funny how she articulates it. There is information that children who grew up on soy products, blah blah blah. Well, here's a revelation for Olga. The internet exists and it is full of all kinds of information. Let's just embrace it. Anything that pops up online, why not believe it all? Good luck with that, Olga, like seriously. Good luck with that at Arkham. Hey legends, I'd like to remind y'all that there's more ridiculousness in this world. And some of that ridiculousness has been examined by Samantha in this video. This is about how they treated gays in early 2000s on MTV. I'll see you there, thanks for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up this video. Arrivederci.